everybody, welcome back to Epic Beauty Fail. I'm Jessica, and on today's video I'm going to be unboxing my Boxycharm base box for August 2020. So this did come in the mail just this morning. I'm filming it and you're going to be seeing it first thing in the morning tomorrow. Anyway, before we get started, if you were not aware, I do have my own online clothing boutique. It is nimnies.com. The link is in the description bar down below if you're curious. If not, that's okay too. Also, if you like this video while watching, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you have not yet and you would like to be, please go ahead and hit subscribe. And if you have any comments while watching, go ahead and leave those down below as well. All right, let's go ahead and get into the box. So this is the Boxycharm base box. I don't even think I've gotten a confirmation my premium has shipped yet. Oh well, let's go ahead and get into this box. This is what it looks like. I did take a peek. Actually, did I take the card out already? I did. I took the card out already because, as you can see, I already have some face makeup on. I am going to be trying on the products that are in here today. Actually, almost every single one I'm going to be trying out today. But we're going to go ahead and get into it. So, I don't know what the theme is. Boxy glamping. Spa, glamping, sunbathe, yoga, slumber, and it is hashtag glamping for a chance to be featured if you have your own Boxycharm. But this is what my box looks like this month. We're going to go ahead and get into the items. First off, I'm going to be pulling out the item that one of the two items I'm not going to be trying out today. There are 5 items in here. I'm trying out 3 of them. First thing is these Morphe brushes. This is the Morphe I Got This 4-piece eye brush collection. I think I have like 1 or 2 Morphe eye brushes. So I'll give these a try. I mean, they're fairly inexpensive, fairly affordable depending on, you know, your price point and so forth. Like this 4-piece set MSRP is $12. So for 4 brushes, that's not too bad. That's $3 a brush. That's only a little bit more than e.l.f. brushes, which actually I do enjoy e.l.f. brushes. That's what I use to put on my foundation today. This is the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush is what I use to put on my foundation today. So yeah. Anyway, I don't have a whole lot of Morphe brushes, but I don't typically like to use brushes until I've washed them, brushes or sponges until I've washed them. So I'm not going to be using this today. I will wash these brushes, and then when we get to the end of month and I do my end of month get ready with me using Beauty Box makeup, I will give these a try. So I'm going to put these aside. Well, actually, let me read to you what the card says about this first. This is the Morphe I Got This brush set. Oh, these babes... ? Just the 4 natural and synthetic eye brushes you need to pull off all the gorgeous looks. Go on and give them a sweep. Collection includes the oval shadow brush, pro firm blending crease brush, tapered mini blender brush, and an angle liner brush. So yeah, I will give those a try in the near future. All right, let's go into the other item that I'm not going to be using today because I'm going to put it in my giveaway drawer for one of you guys to use or get in a future giveaway. This is the Trusty A Matte for Every Mood Mini Matte Lip Crayon Set. It does have 6 shades in here. It's Nantucket Nude, Florence Fig, Barcelona Bright Berry, Chili Red, Belize Bordeaux, and Tuscan Wine. Now, the shades are very pretty, honestly. Like when I first pulled this out and took a look at it, I was like Tuscan Wine, Chili Red, and even like the Nantucket Nude and the Florence Fig. The Barcelona, what is that? Barcelona Bright Berry is not really a shade that I would typically wear, that pink berry shade. And I would wear the Belize Bordeaux, but it would really depend on what makeup I had on. But these are matte. I'm not going to give these a try. I actually have another mini Trusty set. This is actually... the lip glaze mini set. I got this in another beauty box, so I'm going to be putting one of these on today just so that I would still use like a Trusty product, but I'm going to be putting this in my giveaway. I have far too many lipsticks, and if it's not something that I'm really like in love with or wanting to try, I want to do a better job of giving some of those things back to you guys for watching. So I'm going to put this in my giveaway drawer, and one of you guys will get it in an upcoming giveaway. And this is not inexpensive. So this is a Trusty A Matte for Every Mood Mini Matte Lip Crayon Set. Every shade of the mini matte lip crayons to match every one of your moods. Enjoy velvety, buildable color and a weightless matte finish that lasts all day. These ultra soft matte lip crayons come in a petite size, making it perfect for on the go. The MSRP for this is $58. So one of you guys will get this in a future giveaway. All right, let's go into the next item that I'm going to be putting on my face. if you haven't noticed, I don't have any concealer on. Maybe you didn't notice. Maybe you did. I don't know. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Super Coverage Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. It's in the shade Cloud. Now, this is the item that I did pick. I do already have this product, but the shade that I have is a little bit too dark. Let me grab the one that I have. All right, so the shade that I already have is Swan. And honestly, when you put them side by side, they don't really look that different. I don't know if you guys can tell that or not. This one is Swan, this one is Cloud. So there is a slight difference there. I'm going to swatch them both just to show them to you. I'm going to be using Cloud today. I did purposely pick this out because Swan is just a little bit dark depending on the foundation that I have on. Today my foundation is a little dark for me. Actually, it's a little pink for me. But I'm using a foundation that I'm actually trying to finish off. It is a cream to powder compact from the drugstore that I've tried recently, and I hit pan today. So it is a little bit pink. So the Swan shade might actually work for me today, but we're going to be giving Cloud a try because I think this is closer to my natural color. I'll swatch it on my arm or something like that. But this is the Too Faced Born This Way Super Coverage Concealer. Conceal, contour, highlight, and retouch with this super perfecting natural finish concealer / makeup hybrid. Fully loaded pigments or full loaded pigments provide maximum coverage with an undetectable finish for a look so flawless they'll think you were born this way. So I'm going to go ahead and actually I'm going to swatch Swan and then I'm going to swatch Cloud just to show you the difference between the two. And I'm going to be using Cloud today. So where can I put this? Let's just put this right here. So the problem that I have with Swan, which is, let me try that again. Let me put it on my palm. That might be better. Okay. The problem that I have with the shade that I already had, the Swan shade, is that it's a little bit too peach for my skin tone. So let's see what Cloud looks like. I'm actually going to put this on my face as well. This is going to be my concealer today. Yeah. Again, I swatched it terribly. The bottom shade here is Swan and the top shade is Cloud. So Swan is just a little bit too peachy pink for me, or not peachy pink, peachy yellow. It looks like Cloud is going to work for me. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of those swatches so I don't get it everywhere. Yeah, I'm getting it all over my hand. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and put this on. Like I said, I have 2 more products in here that I'm going to be giving a try today. But we're going to go ahead and put some of this on as my concealer today. I don't normally wear a lot of concealer, but I will use some of it and then like just here on my nose, a couple of dots on my forehead, and then usually a couple of dots on my chin. And then of course any blemishes I will use as well. So this product is raved about by just about everybody who ever uses it, but I just can't find a shade. And this shade might actually really work well for me if I'm using a foundation that is not too pink. I'm really more of a neutral undertone. I always thought I was pink, but the more I've gotten into makeup, the more I've realized that I'm really more of a neutral undertone, and usually everything's either warm or cool. And I just love it when I find anything that is like a neutral undertone. That dried really quickly. Now I'm trying to just gently blend that in. I don't know. It dried too quickly. Yeah, I think that what shade is this? Cloud is going to work actually really well for me, to be honest. It might look a little bit dark now, but I think that's going to work really well. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put on the rest of my face makeup, and I will be right back. All right, my face makeup is on. I have 2 more products in this box that I'm going to go ahead and wear with you today. Anyway, I'm also going to put one of those lip products on once I'm done. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with my eyes just yet, but I have this product here from Elizabeth Mott. It's Thank Me Later Eyeshadow Primer. I am going to give this a try. I haven't gotten a new eyeshadow primer in quite a while. I don't think. can't remember one. But we're going to go ahead and give this one a try today. So this is the Elizabeth Mott Thank Me Later Eye Primer. This cruelty-free primer enhances your eyeshadow and protects your makeup all day. Apply in the morning and go all night long without worrying. Dries quickly and transparently, prepping your eyelids for a smooth and even application of your shadow. MSRP is $20. I don't think I told you the MSRP for the concealer, which is $29. And this is $20. So, all right. It's in a little pink tube. I'm going to go ahead and put some of this on my eyelids. And then you're probably not going to be surprised at all. The last product in my box is an eyeshadow palette. I was about to say eyeshadow primer because I'm putting the eyeshadow primer on right now. But I'm going to go ahead and put this on, and then we'll show you the last product in my box today. All right. I can't really give an opinion on that. I literally just put it on my eyes. All right, the last item in my box is from Voss. This is the Essentials 2 palette. I actually got the Essentials 1 palette in a previous Boxycharm, maybe Boxycharm. It's either a Boxy or an Ipsy. I got the original Essentials 1 palette from Voss. So let's give this a look and see what it looks like. I haven't really even taken a look at this yet. So that's what it looks like, the box looks like. All right, some purples and some blues. There's the palette. So I'm going to go ahead and use this today. Let me grab my Essentials 1 palette just to do a little comparison between the two. All right, well, I can't find it. I very well might have decluttered it in my declutter. I'm not 100% certain, but I might have decluttered it in my declutter, and I can't find it right off the gate. But I will tell you this. I have my eyeshadows kind of all spread out all over the place. Long story. Anyway, I can't find it right now. So we're going to go ahead and use this palette, and I will try to remember to put a picture of the original palette up here in the corner. If I don't, I'm sorry, but I'm going to try to remember to do that. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go into this palette. Before I do, let me read to you what it says about this palette. This is the Voss Essentials 2 palette. These 10 eyeshadow pans of pure bliss provide all the everyday hues you need to create your go-to soft glam, as well as vivid pops of color to liven up your look. MSRP is $36. So real quick, before I jump into putting this on my eyes, recapping what I got today. I got the Voss Essentials 2 palette, the Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer, the concealer from Too Faced, the Trusty lip products, and the brushes. So that is everything I got in my Boxycharm base box for August 2020. I'm actually really pleased with this box. Sometimes, especially recently here, I've had some issues with Boxycharm where I haven't been overtly impressed with what I've got in my box. This month I'm actually really pleased. I'm really pleased with the color, the shade of the concealer. I think this is going to work out for me really, really well. I'm really excited to get into this palette. Having a new eyeshadow primer, it doesn't hurt at all. I'm really pleased with the lip products, even though I'm giving it away to you guys, and I'm really looking forward to giving those Morphe brushes a try. So, time to go ahead and get into my eye look. I'm going to go ahead and in with this. Let me grab some of my already clean brushes here. I think what I'm going to do is go into the beige shade first, just to set that primer, and I almost feel like my eyes are stinging a little bit. I don't know if that primer might be bothering my eyes or not. I don't know. I haven't worn makeup in a little while. If you guys didn't see my video that I posted last week, I think I only posted one video last week. I've been struggling with some things for the last 4, 5, 6 weeks. I'm starting to feel a lot better now, but I'm just struggling with getting, my get up and go back going, if that makes sense. So hopefully here in the coming weeks, I'm going to get back into the rhythm of filming my foundation reviews, filming other content, and you guys will start to see my content pick up again. I've just been struggling. Okay, I'm going to go into Clay, the next shade over, and I'm going to put that in my crease. I'm just going to use the same brush and put that primarily in my crease. All right, so it is currently 8:10 in the evening. And I'm just going to go crazy and do some blues and purples, because I don't normally use blues on my eyes. I do use purples. I like purples on my eyes. Comes and goes. Sometimes I'm really cold on purples. Sometimes I'm really hot on purples. Blues, not so much a fan of blues, but These shades though, the bronze, the copper, the chocolate brown, the rose gold, I'm actually going to swatch that rose gold because it looks really pretty. Those shades are like my shades. I would wear those all the time. But let's try just using the blues and purples. Yeah, I'm not going to swatch the chocolate brown, but the rose gold actually looks more like a topper, which is right there, then copper, then bronze. The rose gold is very, very pretty though. But it's something that personally, for my look, I would have to put something underneath that, and then it would be more like an eyeshadow topper almost. So, all right, let's do some wild and crazy. Let's do one eye blue and one eye purple. How does that sound? All right, I'm going to go ahead in with, I'm just going to take this other brush right here. I'm going to go in with Blue Sky, the matte blue. And I'm going to put that all over my right lid, and then I'm going to go in with Wild Orchid, which is, it looks almost like a satin shade, and I'm going to put that on my left lid. Why not? Because this is just all going to come off anyway, and why not? You know, it's just makeup. It just comes right off. Why not do some wild and crazy things, right? Not that for some people, like I work with a woman who loves blue eyeshadow. And it looks good on her too, but she wears blue eyeshadow like every single day to work. Now that was before COVID when people actually went into the office, but she rocked that blue eyeshadow. I'll tell you what, she loved it. Every time I saw her, she has blue eyeshadow on. Okay, I know this is blue. I'm gonna grab my color switch. And blue is the base for purple anyway, right? Right, blue and red make purple, so I'm just going to use the same brush, even though it's still a little blue. That's fine. I'm going to go into Wild Orchid, and I'm going to put that on my left eye. Maybe. I'm having a hard time. There it goes. I'm having a hard time getting it to get up on the brush. All right, so that is definitely more of a satin finish than a matte, but I like that shade. That's pretty. Okay, I'm going to go into Aqua with my finger, and I'm going to put that right over top of Blue Sky, just to make my blue eye shimmer just a little bit. All right, and then I'm going to go into Blue Violet, which is the darker purple shade, and put that right over top of Wild Orchid. Okay, I'm going to go back in with that brush, the same fluffy brush. I'm going to go into Blue Violet on this brush, and I'm just going to run that along my lower lash line of my eye that has the blues on it, because why not? All right, and then I'm going to go into, I'm going to go into Blue Sky, not the Aqua shade, and run that along the lower lash line of my left eye. Not my best eyeshadow look, but you know what? I don't care. Part of my problem is that the blue kind of went everywhere. The purple didn't really, and I used the wrong brush. Let's be honest, I used the wrong brush. It's fine. It's fine. All right, I'm going to put some mascara on, and I'm going to put my lip product on, and I will be back in just a second. All right, well, I used this mini lip glaze in Shell Beach Sheer because I figured it would just go perfectly with my purple eyes, and that's just fine. Anyway, the eyeshadow, I do like Violet Voss shadows that I've tried. They aren't my favorite eyeshadow formula, but I actually think this is pretty. And the blue kind of went everywhere, but that's because of the brush that I was using, let's be honest. The fact that I feel like the purples look really pretty, I think the blue actually doesn't look that bad on my eyes, and I've worn some blues before that look terrible. But these blues actually don't look that bad. The other shades all are very neutral. I mean, that's the blue and purple, like literally you cover these 4 shades up and it's a neutrals palette. It really, really is. So, you know, this is not a palette that will go to waste in my collection. Anyway, Violet Voss Essentials 2. That bothers me. I think I might have decluttered the Essentials 1 palette. I think I might have. I'm not even sure that I kept either of my Violet Voss palettes, to be honest with you. Now watch, I'm going to turn the camera off and I'm going to find it like right away. Anyway, that is it for my Boxycharm base for August of 2020. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, a thumbs up is always appreciated. If you have not yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you have any comments, leave those down below. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this video, and I do hope to see you on the next Epic Beauty Fail. Bye!